Aya fucking Nafa. Aya Nafa. Aya fucking Nafa. Aya Nafa. Aya fucking Nafa.
Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Come here. Give me your numbers. We'll sort something out. Anyway, welcome to today's Love Island preview. Before we have a listen to it, I do still stand by the thing where this is the weakest Love Island ever. Are you ready then? Let's give this a listen. Danny and Arabella are kissing.
See you one day.
You one day, right now.
There is definitely a divide since you won the left. I think that people need to remember that these decisions aren't easy to make, and we've not made them out of nastiness for anyone. We've made these decisions which are best for us.
Hang on, Anne. I love you, dude. You know I do. But at the end of the day, how is picking Lucy the best decision for you? Let's be honest about it. Unless he fancies Lucy, and that's totally fine. At the end of the day, each person's got to make the right decision. And let me say about Danny, he didn't want to be with Yewande. You know, that's fine by me. But he has been conned by the most cleverest, smoothest con woman in this game. You know, she's a Z-lister. She puts herself about. She manipulated him. She threw him under the bus. And he still chose her. Is he thick? I assume so.
I literally thought I was gone.
Horrible feeling. Everyone was saying that, you know, it's not fair to keep you because you found what you're looking for, but you clearly haven't if you're still here and you're still open to finding things.
This is where Love Island falls down, when someone's kind of supposed to be in love and then that partner leaves from no fault of that person, right? Basically. And then with Lucy, this puts her in such a horrible position because if she decides to go with someone else, she seems like a two-faced bitch. Do you know what I mean? But she's still in there. She wants to remain on TV. She wants to be within the process. And you know what? I'm well fine with that. Anna and Jordan kissing.
You had to go.
That don't even f me up right now. When I trust you massively, but it's like, but this how like some supermodel chick can come in and just take your man and then you're gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You excited to have heard of me?
Yeah. You excited to have a cuddle?
Such a fake. Honestly.
Stop it.
Arabella, or whatever her fucking name is, I've forgotten it. The smile she's giving is so fake.
The type of person that creates or causes a problem to happen.
To be honest, right now, yeah, it looks like that.
How? That's the last thing that I would ever do on this earth would be create a problem.
She's acted very...
Arabella and Janet, Danny and Amber are having a little...
Alright, fine.
Okay,
Bye.
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 Sure. Pathetic, that, yeah.
Jordan's in the background like you're pathetic, you're childish. You don't know what that guy has said to her and the lies he has said to her.
Can we go back and rewind and just say, if things were to go differently, what would you have done differently? Can I have that advice from you, please, as a friend? Be honest.
Nothing really you could have done differently. You've really not lost a friend to me, you really not. And I've got nothing against you, I honestly haven't.
Wow, Michael's changed his tune. He's got nothing against Danny. Basically, Amber's not going to like that. Look, it's a really hard situation. Let's forget that this is a fake, stitched-up show that's pretty much 90% scripted, right? Let's go with what we're seeing, because it's like a soap. We will react to the soaps, don't we? So, look, Danny had made a decision. I think Danny made the wrong decision, but clearly he believes he made the right decision for himself. I'm not going to sit there. I think he's thick. I think he's stupid. It was blatantly obvious what kind of girl Arabella is. So I don't really understand why he picked her. She's really fit. I wouldn't mind giving her one, and I'm sure this is why he's picked her. But then, you know, Yewande is a beautiful girl, but I think her personality made her, the way she was acting after Arabella came in, made her less attractive. But in terms of Arabella versus Yewande, there's no competition to me. Yewande is intelligent, and when she's in the right mood, she's funny, she's beautiful. I personally would have picked Yewande. I'm not lying here. And I don't understand why Danny felt she was a less attractive kind of option. But that's up to him. I don't think he's done anything wrong. But the thing is, he's been stitched up by this woman, right, by this bimbo, right? She cannot be trusted. And he's being made to look the fool, as far as I'm concerned. Let's talk about the beef with last year's Love Island contestants. You've got Alexandra Kane, right? She's had some issues with some people. People are getting at her because she believes that Danny made the right decision for himself. And look, clearly, that's the decision he wanted. I mean, I've quote tweeted her. I haven't been rude, but there's a lot of people getting in. And then there's the other guy. I've mentioned him a couple of times. What's his name? Anyway, the guy who was with Georgia Steele. I think everyone should just be like Georgia this year. Georgia just doesn't give a shit about Love Island. She doesn't talk about Love Island. Why? Because it doesn't involve her. That's the kind of girl she is. But you see, the problem is, because they're not relevant anymore, they're trying to tweet about Love Island, and this is where it all goes wrong at the end of the day. But, you know, if you've kind of been on telly before, or you're kind of a relevant person, people are going to react to you. And, you know, I've noticed that Alexandra has been blocking a lot of people. Ultimately, if you want to be in this game, blocking is a bad habit to stop. You know, I come on here dancing on my boxers. Over on my Twitter, which my Twitter handle is @MoviesTVMag, I get a lot of shit. And I just laugh it off because I've got a YouTube channel because I want people to hear me and see my face. I want to become a YouTube celebrity. That's my dream. So this is where I am. So anyway, please let me know what you think. Are you happy with this first look? Are you happy what's going on? Whose side are you on? Yewande's, Danny's, Arabella's? And I want you to answer a very important question. Is this the worst Love Island ever? Please drop a comment down below. Please like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you tonight for my my Love Island reaction. I can't be live on here. I don't have enough subscribers. If you get me up to over 1,000, we can actually talk about it while it's on. Imagine that. Come on, help a guy out.